Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another Liftoff interview. I am here with Firemadin from Flying Blobos. How's it going, man?
I'm good. How are you? How are you?
I'm doing great, and it's been a great night so far. A lot of interviews, and yeah, Launchpad 1, Launchpad 2, both done. We're going to be getting into Liftoff soon. It'll come around quite fast, and yeah, I kind of wanted to ask you, where do you see yourself going in Liftoff?
Yeah, I'm confident that we are going to make it to at least NASA. I believe we have the players, we got the skill. Me and Alpha Me are getting better every scrim that we do. I feel more and more in tune with him every scrim. And me and Pensando already have that really great synergy. So I mean, NASA does not seem too far off, and I mean, even NASA would be a great shot for the moon there, like you've said before to me. But I'm down for NASA too. I think that would be fun.
Hey, that's very fair, right? It's great to have a goal that's a little higher than what you think you'll at least reach first. But hey, I wanted to get to you next, right? About the other teams, right? Which teams do you think will make it to landing?
So as far as I've seen, I think Modern Magic with Carmine, Forgot, Ron P obviously are a team that a lot of people have been watching out for. They've pretty much swept their launch pad, I believe, and then I hear they've been making some national teams have a hard time as well, and like kind of destroying some of those teams. So I don't see why they wouldn't make it just off the skill alone. I do think as well maybe what is it? Return to form with I don't know Leo Leon and Hook resets as well, but I know Moff and Kui. And I also know they won their launch pad. Moff and Kui is a very good goalie. I don't know if he's playing goalie on that team, but
He
from what I've
is.
played, okay. From what I've played in rank solo queue, every time I play with Moff and Kui, I've had a good game. I've won. I don't think I've lost with him on my team, so I do like his goalie. I think it's pretty good. And then probably next would be maybe Pass with Tragic, and then Tragic Mango's Hungry. I know I've played against that team in scrims before, and I feel like we actually have a pretty even matchup against that team a lot of the time. It kind of swings depending on the game. It swings one way or another, but we usually win as much as we lose against that team. So I don't feel too bad there, but I think they're pretty good. I think they'll make it. Um, Obviously, Flying Blobos, right? Got to put them in there. We got a great team, me, Alpha Me, and Pensando. Pensando is the goated goalie of all goalies. I love goalie, or I love his goalie. I love playing midfield for his goalie, and I love the synergy that I'm starting to get with Alpha Me. We are getting there, and the offense is actually going really strong and stronger every scrim that we do. So I'm excited to see what we can do outside of there. How many am I at now?
You are at four, but you have up to five if you want to give another honorable mention or anything.
Gotcha. Okay. This is between. I said
Previously, you have
like
mentioned PLX.
yeah. Okay. I think you know what. I'm gonna go away from PLX. I'm gonna go to Ball and Ballers because I know those people more.
Yeah.
I think with Ball and Ballers, I like the Big Anime Milkies and Doctor Bebop, and we've talked about Lou Folks Dio before. I don't know him that well, but you've said that he's the MVP possibly of that team, right?
Yeah, kind of like it's the silent strong point, right?
Yeah,
But hey, I
it
mean
seems like.
that's sometimes what you need, right?
hmm I mean, Norm's Demons. I've seen them all the time. Love playing them. Usually, we're on always shit ping or great ping, and they're on shit ping or great ping against me. But that's how it goes in Norm's queue. So,
Yeah, no Denver, no Dallas in norms, right?
mm-mm. Yeah,
So it'll happen that way. But yeah, I also wanted to ask you: are there any teams or any players that you're excited to play against?
yeah. So obviously the rematch against Asianator's team Dynasty Party with Michaela and Asianator and is it Lol Mac? Lol Mao that I
No,
won?
it'll be well. Okay, Swaghaver was playing for them originally, but I think it's Three Deaths who will be playing for them in Liftoff.
Okay, I don't know who three this is, but I know he's near Michaela. Michaela was pretty good in midfield. I actually felt like I struggled a little bit against her in our game, and that's probably what caused the loss. But I'm ready to run it back because I feel like I can win against that character, that player, Michaela. I think it's more of a 1v1 right there with me and Michaela. I need to see if I can prove myself and be better than her in the midfield.
Yeah, I mean, another team that kind of had a similar, at least I'm not gonna say like vendetta, but kind of a want to prove themselves against you is Eternal Sovereigns, right?
Hmm.
First, they did beat you in the winner's side in Launchpad One, right? And then you beat
Yes.
them in qualifying, right, in the seventh place tiebreaker through Launchpad One. But now they're here. They've joined you coming through Launchpad Two. Any thoughts about them?
I've I felt that the loss we had, it was mostly due to a first. No one really saw that match, but it was like a first time getting on the game, first match. I don't think it was a loss that we should have had, and that's why we ended up sweeping them at the end. I believe it's a flying blobbo sweep against that team specifically. Uh, I don't think we have a hard time. Not to say that they're bad players because I like them, but I do think we win against that team 99% of the time. So not worried about them.
Oh yeah, Flying Blobbo sweep. But yeah, I mean, I guess one thing I wanted to ask you is there anything you'd like to say to anyone? Any shout outs maybe or any call outs even?
I got to shout out the boys that got me here to start with, which would be Cats. I was about to say Cats. He is the man who got me and J Man Y1 into the comp scene to begin with. We never would have played into the comp scene without him forcing us out here into the limelight here. And J Man, I gotta, he's the man that plays this game with me every day, all the time, Omega Striker. So obviously, I gotta shout him out. It's sad that I couldn't play comp with him, but he doesn't have the time for it, unfortunately. But I'm also, very happy and fortunate that I got picked up here by Pensando, Alpha Me, Mac, and Lunar as well. I mean, they all welcomed me with open arms, and I'm happy to be on this team.
Hey, I'm happy for you too, and let's see how far Flying Blobos can take it in Liftoff. Well, with that, thank you, Firemadin. It was a pleasure having you on.
Thank you as well. It was also a pleasure for me.
And for the viewers, don't go anywhere, as Liftoff is coming around really soon. Bye.
Bye.